Legendary Soldier Field. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth.
As the Bears take on the Ravens. Chicago will kick it off to get the game underway. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
This defense looks good.
It's 1st and 10. Still going. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, there's really nothing better than when you're in the huddle and you know that your big guys are better than their big guys. Because when that's the case, you simply hand the ball to running back and you get a touchdown.
Extra point is good. Cundiff gets set to kick it away. It's a long, high kick.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
Throws the deep pass. It's broken up by the defender. Hester was the intended receiver.
Keep an eye on the safeties. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Check slide. Set. Check slide. Hey.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. The receiver unable to make the catch.
Now, a smart coach would punt the ball here.
Webb is back awaiting the punt. Gets the ball at the 49.
Call this defense here.
Back to the line.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
2nd and long situation coming up here. Manning appears to have been injured on the play. By Toena. And he is shut down for a minimal gain. Brings up 4th down. Hester is the return man.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Ball on the 6.
Set.
He fumbles it. Picks up the ball and he can run.
Get around the outside on this. Tell your blockers to maintain.
They're looking now at 2nd and 8.
Set. Texas 36. Hey.
And that will definitely be enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Look out, heavy pressure on him.
key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense. Yeah, it's hard for him to complete a pass when he's lying flat on his back. Right now, you have to change strategies offensively. Got to get the ball out of there a little bit quicker. You can't allow teams to intimidate your offense with a blitz.
Set.
Throws it deep, left side. And the pass falls incomplete. The defender was able to get a hand on it. Webb will be the return man. Fields it at the 42.
This defense looks good.
First down and 10.
I know it takes patience, but you have to keep running the football at the defense. Sooner or later, they'll be able to break one for a big game.
It's second down and 8 to go.
I know they didn't get much, but it's all about making the defense respect the fact that they are willing to run.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score, 7-0.
Give this defense a shot.
It's first and 10. Here comes the heat. It's almost picked off.
They really let the quarterback off the hook on that one.
A smart coach would call this one.
Pressure, and the pass is incomplete. Mason was the intended receiver on the play. He avoids the rush by stepping up into the pocket. Deep pass, end zone, picked off. The defense comes up with a huge play in the end zone.
You know, this DB is one of those guys that every time I watch him on tape, I'm always surprised he doesn't have more interceptions because he's so quick with his feet and gets in great position. Good run plays always start with the blocking up front, but it also takes a back with vision to be able to find the holes. Good job there.
He passes it, and the pass falls incomplete. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
Forte picks up about 4 yards on the carry.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Misses the receiver, and it's incomplete. Hester was his intended target.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
There's the deep throw. He got it. What a catch.
Quarterback blitzes are dangerous for both the offense and the defense. Obviously, when you're sending one of the defenders out of your secondary, you could give up a big play. But offensively, sometimes those quarterbacks don't see it coming, and they get hit hard.
Going for the end zone. And he's out of bounds. Incomplete. Knox was his intended target.
The sideline's your friend here, so use it wisely to stop the clock.
Short throw to the right.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He found the open guy and kept this drive alive. That's the third first down.
First down, 10 to go.
Set. Silver, 19. Silver, 19. Hey.
Deep pass. He wants the end zone. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, as a receiver, especially in the end zone, I love those high balls where you had a chance to go up and make a play, but that was a little too high.
The catch is made. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
And he'll lose yardage on the play. Nothing doing on that play.
You need to hurry up here. So complete this pass and then get out of bounds.
It's now second down, 10 yards to go.
Silver, 19. Hey.
The catch is made.
Speed is what this game's all about. Do you have somebody who can create this kind of offense with his speed, and maybe defensively, do you have anybody out there that has a chance against him?
Dumps it out right. Forte picks up about 3 with the catch.
Green, 64. Riverside. Hey.
Touchdown!
Jay Cutler continues to add to his already very impressive resume with yet another touchdown pass.
And this for the tie. Point after is good. Gould looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Webb gets it at the 2. Look out, heavy pressure on him.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
The first half comes to a close with our score all tied up. The Bears, 7. The Ravens, 7. Cundiff gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick.
See if you can break this defense. Look downfield for a long pass.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Set. Hey.
Throws it up top, down the left side. At the 30. Brings in the long ball to the 10. That's a touchdown.
Jay Cutler proving once again that when you talk about arm strength, you certainly have to keep his name right there at the very top of the list.
Set. Hey.
Gould is good on the point after. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Webb gets the ball at the 7.
This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10. Hit and dropped behind the line.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defensive big men, they won the battle. Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
Running out of time. Bullocks got it at the 30.
Well, that's what you're trying to do as a defensive coordinator. Bring some pass rushers into the quarterback's face and see what happens. That time he didn't handle it very well at all.
Set. Green, 64. Hut.
And he breaks it for a big gain and the first down.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a scene to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Brought down behind the line by Landry.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He puts it on the ground. The offense grabs a loose ball.
Turnovers can definitely turn the football game around, and that defense had a chance that time to make a big play.
So now they're looking at 3rd and goal.
Set. Green, 64. Hut.
The catch is made.
Well, the only thing good about that drive that you can talk about is that they're still in field goal range and may be able to come away with a field goal. Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get it.
At the 30, at the 40, at the 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Baltimore. The extra point to tie this game up. Condon ties it up with the point after. It's a long, high kick.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Set.
Forte racks up 5 on the run.
Watch where there's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
Set.
Still good. At the 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
You better kick it here.
Set. Hut.
Point after is good. Gould looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long. Webb fields the ball at the 5. They couldn't stop him from getting into the end zone the last time out.
This is a good one to call.
First down, 10 to go. Here comes the heat. Incomplete pass. He just threw that one away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. It's now second down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Pressure. He avoids the rush by stepping up in the pocket. Oh, and he has it go right through his hands.
And that receiver is going to face his head coach and quarterback as he trots off towards the sideline. That was an ugly drop.
Hester is back deep to return the punt. Fields it at the 34. So, at the end of 3, the Bears, 21. The Ravens, 14.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go.
Set.
At the 30. At the 50. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. He's got it. Touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Set.
And he adds the point after. Gould gets set to kick it away. He got all of this one, a high, deep kick. Webb gets it at the 2.
Call this defense here.
It's first and 10.
Spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
The catch is made.
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Going for the end zone, and they'll score.
Just a great route that time. No way that he wasn't going to catch that football and score with that one. That was beautiful.
Point after is good. Cundiff looks ready to send it deep. He kicks it high and long.
This is when the game gets really exciting right now. The offense knows all they need, a few first downs, run out the clock. Defensively, you have no choice. You have to throw everything at the offense right now.
He lost garbage on the play.
Go ahead and take this one to the outside. But make sure you stay in bounds and keep that clock running.
Just a great game today. He's carried the load for this offense and has picked up some nice yards on just about every carry.
Set. Cowboy. 72.
Landry appears to have been injured on the play.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
Set.
Forte gets 3 yards on the carry.
Run the ball, get up slow, and keep the clock moving.
It's a 2nd and 8 situation now.
Set. 28. Check key. Hey.
At the 50, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown!
You better kick it here.
Set. Hey.
The PAT is up and good. Gould gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. Webb fields the ball at the 5.
This is a good one to call.
It's 1st and 10.
Set. Huh.
The catch is made at the 40.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
They're in a rush, so no huddle here. Look out, heavy pressure on him. The catch is made. He's in. Touchdown. He's in for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness, what a game.
Well, I don't know how you forget about somebody that size, but when you have that kind of athleticism and a big body, how do you stop it?
Point after is good. It looks like they're going to line up for the onside kick. Wilson fields the ball at the 44.
You should probably play it safe, just down the ball.
Gray. 28.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Cowboy. 72. Cowboy. 72. Hey.
At the 30, to the 20. Webb makes the tackle at the 9-yard line. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
What a run that was. I really thought he might be gone there, but they were finally able to chase him down.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
Set.
He lost yardage on the play.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were all moonwalking on that play. They were pushing. They were just pushing and going backwards.
Now's not a good time to rub it in. Just down it.
That brings up 2nd down and goal.
Set. Hey.
He's put on an almost unbelievable performance. You don't normally see a yards per carry average as high as his today. And they will go no huddle here, trying to set the pace of the game. And he is shut down for a minimum gain, brings up 4th down. They go with the no huddle.
Set.
Hit and drop behind the line. And you wonder if not getting those 3 points will cost them at the end of this game.
Set.
It's not often that a defense looks defenseless, but they certainly did on that play. And let's give a little credit to the offensive line. He had the protection, and that was the difference.
The extra point to tie this game up. The PAT is up and good. Cundiff looks ready to send it deep. It's a long, high kick.
Time for the quarterback to earn those big bucks right now. Perfect situation. You're in control of the ball. The clock is on your side. Take your team down the field. Make a name for yourself.
At the 30. He's out of bounds at the 31. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh, my goodness, was that fast.
Has a man deep. The catch is made.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks that would have come off of that receiver on that play. But he stayed with him. He read the defense, and he knew his arm strength was going to make the difference. What a beautiful throw.
Purple, 49. Set, silver, 19.
That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Forte racks up 5 on the run.
You better kick it here.
And this is for the lead. The kick is good. Gould gets set to kick it away. He kicks it high and long. So this is it right here. One last play and one last chance to win the game. If they can get the Hail Mary, they'll pull out the miracle win. Going up top towards the right. The pass is tipped away. Our final in this one is the Bears, 38. The Ravens, 35. So for Chris Collinsworth, this is Gus Johnson saying goodbye, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.